First of all, two phenomenal answers, and just listening to it, it makes so much sense. Within your physical health, your financial health, I consider that I've experienced it because they go hand in hand. Nothing happens overnight, and I think the problem that a lot of people have is they want an immediate reaction to everything. Patience is something that so many lack. You say, I want to get in shape and I want to get in the gym, and then you get in there and you may go during an hour where everybody has the strongest back you've ever seen, and you lift weights that day and go, my back doesn't look like this, I'm done with this. And you quit, you're done. There's a high level of patience and understanding that within the long term, so many good things are going to come from your commitment to you.
What's good? It's TimelessRoc with TR Mentality, man. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all own your own shit. Let's get into the intro. In this clip, we got Kevin Hart talking about why it's so important to remain patient. Now, in the video, he talked about finance and he talked about fitness and everything like that. But man, patience is something we all gotta learn, and no matter what field we in, and just life in general. Like when I first started the music shit, man, and I started mixing my own music and everything like that, my shit was trash. Now, one thing with patience as well, delusion and patience kind of go hand in hand really on any journey you really in. Because when I first started, my mixing was dog shit. I was not, like, it wasn't good at all. But at the time, my delusion told me the shit was amazing and it was the best thing out and that nobody was fucking with me. Now, although people was in my ear saying the shit didn't really sound good or nothing like that, I didn't, in my head, I couldn't hear that. It was like, yo, I'm that nigga. But I knew I still had a long journey to go. But really with the patience thing, just with the music in general, like wanting to come up and wanting to be the biggest artist that you see on social media and everything like that. You see them on the billboards, you see them on the stage, you see them at all the festivals, you see them doing tours, shows, sold out shows, everything like that. And you see them with all the money, you see them with all the cars, you see them with all the houses and everything like that. It's like you want that right now. And as an artist, patience is one of the biggest things that we gotta learn in this journey, because that could be the biggest killer to your whole dream. Like that's another thing, that delusion and patience go hand in hand. Now, delusion can help you with your patience or it can kill your patience, because with your delusion telling you that you that guy and you the hottest out, that could kill your patience, because now you don't see the world really there where you really at in your head, and it can make you just say, yo, like this shit ain't working and I'm out of here, I'm done. And I'm gonna be real honest with y'all right now, man. If I would have blew up, and this took some real eye-opening things and really like self-awareness type of thing to understand this. If I would have blew up when I first started making music, like obviously I wanted to, like when I first dropped my first song, I'm like, I'm out of here. If I would have blew up at that time, nobody would have knew me and I would have fell off after that. And a lot of y'all probably looking at the video right now like, what is he talking about, my nigga? Like, why'd you say you would have fell off right after that? If you would have blew up with your first song, why would you have fell off? And the reason I say that is because when I first started making music and I first dropped the song, like I said, my delusion told me I was the hottest out. Now, even if that song had blow up, I didn't have the skill or really the work ethic, and I understand this, that to even follow up with what, with the world and everything, all the pressures that would have came with one song blowing up, especially with it being one song. I didn't have no content to really back it up. I didn't have nothing to back it up. So if that song would have blew up, people would have listened to that song. A couple months later, people would have just forgot about it, and then I wouldn't have had nothing else. Or if I did put out something else, it wouldn't have fed up to the hype. And that's another thing with this music thing, man. You got to be honest with yourself as well. Like that goes hand in hand as well, like with the patience, and you got to be honest. And that all comes down to like when things supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. So like you got to keep that in the back of your head as well. That goes hand in hand with your faith. You got to understand, man, things gonna happen in the perfect timing, and when you do get that song that blows up, you will be able to follow up with more and more great music back to back to back to back. So everything gonna happen in the right time, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this topic in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for your boy. And if you fucking with the video, go ahead and leave a like. And I'm out of here, man.
Last night had about 4 bitches with me, sipping up. Told her bring all the friends through, I can't trust no